Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
She's so nutty. Hey, so hey,
Look at these cows. Show them a cow.
Queen Ray, you see that? She bragging about them calves. I'm not studying.
And my ankles are so small. What's up with them ankles, dude?
You better be glad you got small ankles.
No.
You can have mine.
No.
Ooh, y'all see that before?
What?
Cat? That cat?
What you
It's a
seen the
cat.
possum at?
Oh.
Where he went? Where he came from? What, he ran across? Oh, I ain't seen nothing. They don't come by me. As long as he don't come across my path, I'm good.
That dog outside sleeping.
It did that when they had that flood. Alright, yeah. Hey. Well, we're getting ready to finish this walk off, y'all. And then I said, Mama gotta go run some errands and stuff when we get back. Well, I'm eating when I get back, but she gotta go run some errands. So I guess it'll be around 10 o'clock, something like that. And then we gotta go play the light bill. Hey guys, we stopped along the trail to show y'all this. We got our Mississippi Blues Trail of the blues singers and everybody who did something or donated something to our whole blues history. And this is Alijah. Watch your head, Mom. This is Alijah's great. Oh, that's her great uncle. No, yeah, that's her great uncle. That is her grandfather's brother. And he used to play blues music with, what's his name? Otis Redding and all of them. So yeah. So they got their name listed along with a lot of other people that's from Pastor Stan that played, you know, that had anything to do with the blues and that time, you know, just that whole time with the Mississippi Blues. So they got everything listed here. I don't know how well y'all can see it because the sun isn't out right now. But yeah, everything from New Orleans to Memphis, you know, anything Tennessee, Alabama, anything.
Rolling Bowser, James Baker, Irvin Baker. Oh yeah, they used to play in the band.
And that's my mama godfather right there, Irvin Baker, and that's his brother. That's his brother James, the one who lived next door to us in that open lot. He passed away. But when I say Mr. Baker, when y'all hear me say Bake came by the house, that's him. And you said that's your uncle.
Cousin.
That's her cousin.
I got cousins up here. Thailand.
They said that somebody came and scratched on that. Yeah, people would do some dirty stuff. They came and scratched on all that stuff.
I got a lot of cousins.
Yeah. But yeah. This is our downtown area. This is what I'm always driving through on our main road before you get to our house. And that's our pier out there that I'll be going to sometime getting shrimp. When I say it's just right across the street from my house or down the street from my house. Hey. And then all right here, that's our hotel whiskey, Asian Paradise. Deonte job is the next one up or next one back. And then our Hancock Bank area, which Whitney done brought them all out. Whitney brought out all our Hancock Bank. Well, yeah, partner. Yeah. Yep, it used to be a plantation. Yep, all this used to be a plantation. Yep, and this is the plantation that it used to be. This is the house that used to be here. The Social Bidwell and Pratt House. Yeah, it used to be a plantation, and our family used to work it. And it's old, they call it Old Spanish Trail. But yeah, our family used to work here on this plantation. quarters. So all of these was, all of these was like plantation places. And then this is the new one that they have now right here. This is that. But this is how it used to look. This is the area that I just showed you guys on this side. Y'all can see that same fence line is still there. And the plantation used to sit there. And then on this side of the street, it's like all this place used to be buildings on this whole side of the street. And that's this. Yep. Yeah. And that used to be that. That's it there. So yeah, it's a whole lot of history. Like this whole street used to have buildings on both sides. And like my mama said, unless you worked here to help take care of their children, like people couldn't walk just down this street unless you was going to work. You couldn't just freely walk down this street unless you, like I said, unless you was going to work. And they used to have a movie theater up this way. And like my mama said, the white people.
And all of us had to go at the top.
The white people used to sit at the bottom. All the black people used to have to be at the top. That's just how it was. Yep. So all of these buildings here are more historic buildings.
Nobody stays here.
I know it's not. They're not supposed to stay here.
What is it?
They're making it into a bed and breakfast. That's what it is. It's a bed and breakfast.
I be around this way, but you really can't look.
Yeah,
that's you gotta see where you're going.
Yep, that's a bed and breakfast, but that used to be another plantation house.
This here used to be Bones, where we used to go buy clothes on credit.
What'd you say? Say it again.
It was a clothes shop. We used to go buy shoes and clothes on credit.
This is the Historic Society. And this used to be their movie theater, this big old building here. And like she said, all they did was kind of refurbish everything. And the movie theater used to be on the side. It be open. They have certain events and stuff that they be at. Like, it's not open every day to the public, but they open up to the public and you can come in. This was it, huh? Yeah, that's how it used to look before Hurricane Camille. The movie theater. That's how it used to look.
Used to be right here.
And then after Hurricane Camille, they built it like this. And then when Hurricane Katrina hit and rebuilt back, they made it like this. So they try to make it a duplicate of how it used to look, just more modern. This used to be the old church, the old Catholic church. And it used to sit there. It's still the Catholic church. They just did it smaller because they moved the bigger Catholic church on the other end of town. And this is the yall lane, real of the business. So as you see, they pretty much got the same thing up on this front. They're trying to put everything back like it used to be. This was the old bank, and I just showed you guys where the bank is, how it is now. And y'all see they still got the real of the place that I just showed y'all down there in that pink building. And this was the one you were talking about where y'all used to go get clothes from?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. That pink building. That's the one my mama and them used to get clothes from.
Right there, the cozy shop that used to be right here. You used to sell ice cream.
The cozy. You say right there?
Yeah.
The cozy shop. This is the church that they have it at now.
Bishop Howard.
I'm trying to see. They don't have a picture of the old church. Well, they had the other picture. I thought they would have put it here. Oh, okay. So, yep. The Holy Father, Pope Francis. My mama knew him. My mama had knew him. What's his name? Howes? That's how it was pronounced?
Bishop Howard.
Yeah, she had knew him. Right.
And I went to his service that Saturday. But I had turned Methodist in 86.
Yep. And now this church, you can just come here and pray. They don't have a full service here. They'll have one service early in the morning, but the church is always open, so anybody can come in here and pray of any denomination. You do not have to be Catholic to come here.
Yeah, the Catholic school, St. Paul Catholic School. Oh, that's where we was with Hurricane Camille. Yeah, we was in their Catholic school.
Yeah, they're
building.
selling all the rest of that land.
That's where we was, in their gym.
Now, this is how the church looked that I remember from 72 to 2005. But it dates all the way back from 1851 to 87, 79 to 69. Like I said, this high. So it was like this from my mama time and my grandmother's time. My grandmother was born in 1919. So from my grandmother to my mom and all her siblings to me, and this how it is now.
That's when the whole family came in 2015.
And it said, was St. Paul Church and School Grounds before Hurricane Camille. Didn't you go to that church too? Mm-hmm. School? Wait a minute, what the church? I'm trying to see which one the school. That's the church. That's
across the road.
Okay, and that's the school. That's the school my mama and them used to go to. That's the one they was at when Katrina hit. When I keep saying Katrina, when Hurricane Camille hit. Yep. And this is across the street here. So all of this was this area here. And that's the place, these are the ones that my mama was talking about. Yep. Yeah, they got their seafood festival out here now.
They do it at the beach.
Yeah. But I remember stuff that used to be up here when I was little and coming up, even when they was good. But like I said, after Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005, a lot of stuff they just didn't build back. A lot of people didn't build back. A lot of companies decided not to build back. But they selling it now, and
well, probably over a mile.
Probably more people are interested in starting to build back.
I don't ever walk 2 miles a day.
Over there, that's that gas station that we go to sometimes. I am, but I'm talking about just right here. That's the gas station that we go to sometimes. And it used to be Mother Cluckers. Now it's Big Bertha Burgers. That's the places I get my burgers from. That's our harbor over that way. And that harbor been there forever. Ever since my mama was young, that same harbor been there. All they do is just refix the boards. But that's the main shrimp boat. Like where the shrimp boats and the oyster boats. Anybody who crawfish and all that's out there. And then that harbor and dock area on that side, it's the same thing, but more people put their yachts there. You can still go there and get your seafood, but they put a lot of their yachts there. They used to have yachts up here, but since they built that port, now they just keep all of their fishing and shrimp boats. Yeah. Mama, you gonna tell them about this place? This boating place?
Oh, this is that. I'm trying to think what used to be right here though.
They used to have different things here. I
know what it was. It was a store. I'm trying to think the name of the store. Cause me and Alijah's grandma were talking about this store. The name of the store. Oh, they used to sell some good lunch meat and lime and bologna. I'm gonna have to ask Jasper what the name of the store.
Pirates Cove used to sit there.
Yeah. Yeah, but Pirates Cove was just there after Katrina.
He said they used to sit on the harbor. But where on the harbor they used to sit?
What? No, Pirates Cove used to be on the beachfront. Their original building, I'll show you. Their original building used to be on the beachfront down there because it used to be Pirates Cove, Taco Bell, Indies. Y'all remember Indies? Indies is like a Checkers. Yes, we did. We Pirates Cove, Sunflower, K&B, Dollar General, Gaylord's. Remember, all that used to be in that parking lot. That was back in the day, y'all. All that used to be in that parking lot. And then they had the Taco Bell and Indies. And then they had... we used to be on the other side of over there. That other place, the one that you had took Henry to get Diane them clothes. That other clothing store. It was like Gaylord's and all them. Oh man, I cannot think of the name of that place. I'm gonna have to ask Marsha because we were talking about it a couple of months ago. And that place used to be there. But they used to have a bunch of stores. Because Sunflower...
I don't remember all this.
I know. You wasn't born when Sunflowers was up.
Used to sit there before Katrina.
It did. Pirates Cove used to be right there. It's the same building. I know you probably don't.
Used to be back there.
They said they opened there after Katrina.
Yeah. After Katrina, they put them.
In front of that church, it was a store name. And during Camille, we seen it burn down.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember
Camille.
that washerette we used to go to. You remember the washerette used to be in there too? Because my mama, me, my mama, Mitch, and my grandma used to go sit in that washerette, and they used to have gum. They used to have, remember them little gum dispensers and candy dispensers?
The night up Camille, we was looking at the cold store burn down.
Yeah. Well, y'all see us that now. And this whole lot here used to be the garment factory.
Yeah.
My Aunt Mary, the one my mama's sister, she used to work here. I remember coming up here because sometimes my mama used to keep my little cousin Brian, and sometimes we used to come up here, and sometimes, because that's my godmother, but sometimes when she would get off of work, she'd come pick me up, and she used to forget something here, and I would ride up here with her to come get it. Yep, I would ride here with my mama. We used to have a brown and yellow
That's where Mama used to work.
what you call it? Brown and yellow, not Volkswagen. What you call them things? Station wagon. And I used to ride with my mama, and we used to come up into the garment factory.
Right there. That's where Mama used to work. Their name used to be Courtney, Jasper Courtney, him and his wife. And Mama used to work there. And every evening, she'll bring a bag home. And they, whatever they
Talking about that building there, y'all.
Oh, we used to be glad that's when we were coming up. We used to get all kinds of free bread. You know, people all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It was nice in the house. That was nice.
Because they never tore it down. Because my mom used to tell us that when we was coming up. And they never tore that building down. Nope. Because it's like a brick. It's like one of them old brick. Like them old school brick buildings. Yeah. Yep, like them historic brick buildings. Yep. And this is Bacchus on the beach. They used to have something up here years ago, but I can't even remember. Yeah, I can't remember what's the name of that place that used to be here. Yeah, they just put this place here. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, you can walk in there. If they got the soap. And if y'all watch Good Morning America, because Robin was doing a thing on it with the soap company, and I think she somehow affiliated. That's the soap company, and then they got a spa. You can get your nails done, hair done, and then those top 3 areas are hotels.
It's really nice.
She said White Rose, the Blue Rose. You can have parties, events, and stuff here. It's always been like that. This was a bed and breakfast. I don't know why I can't say that. This used to be a bed and breakfast back in my grandma's time, mama and them time, and before then. And then they ended up, it's still a bed and breakfast in the top area up there, but the bottom area you can do receptions, birthday parties.
And they take your pictures of it.
Yeah. And all this is their property too. So if you're doing, like I said, wedding receptions, all kind of private catering, you can do pictures in there for prom, anything. And you would like. And like I said, this is the rest of the harbor area out there.
Used to be the bed sheet surrender.
Yep, this is it. What it used to be called, and then you can read about it. And then the earliest property owners that had them was that in 1848 to 1891. Hugh Fitzpatrick and his wife, Jane Margaret Manders. Go ahead, mama. Oh, she was appointed postmaster in 1937. Miss Alina was the Chamber of Commerce secretary, duty clerk, tax collector. Sister Mary Camillus was the sister of Mary Otter. And then they turned it into this one, and this is what it is now. Yeah, it's really nice in there, y'all. We done been there. I done been there before for parties and stuff. And then we had to do things with our school.
USS Massachusetts mistaking a fire taking place on a town here as a cannon fire.
Yeah, and that Battle of Pasquistan was done at our park. And I guess next time we walk up here, me and Reonte will show y'all where they still got the cannons from the Battle of Pasquistan. They still got the cannons that they actually use. And then they got shaggies on the beach. And well, if y'all from the Mississippi, South Mississippi, y'all know that it's a bunch of shaggies. They got a shaggies here, they got shaggies in Gulfport, and they got one in Biloxi. So, and one of our friends, the one that used to cut our grass, he used to work for them. And then they used to own Mother Cluckers, but like I said, now they got those Bertha burgers there. And then he can go out to the beach, so he can either play here or walk out to the beach area. What you say?
You remember we came to sit out here around.
Oh yeah, when we had that barbecue.
Yeah.
And they have it's still out there that what you call it, volleyball. They got a volleyball net out there. So yeah, I might take Phillip this weekend. That'll give him something to do.
You want to read the thing in front of the city hall for the time?
Yeah. And then that green building over there, they built more hotels. So.
You tried out there at night?
I don't think so.
So we're in school out here. We can come sit out here.
And they do got lights out there, yeah, so you can be out here at night. Cause like our park, the city park closed like at what, 8, 9? I think when it start getting dark, our city park closed.
When the lights come on.
Yeah, when the lights come on, you gotta get out the park because it's not security.
Unless it's the 4th of July. Then
Yeah. On Memorial Day. But out here, your kids can be out here on this park as long as Shaggy's open because they got all the lights out here. So you can sit out here. Because we was out here till about 1 o'clock in the morning, huh?
This way Jack can sit, huh? Where they sit at?
They got benches out there in front of the rail.
Yeah. Because that, like my mama said, when I passed it, yep.
They used to come out here around 10, huh?
And sit out here at night. They get away from their wives and sit out here.
Come out here alone.
We are named for the channel of the deep water discovered in the early 1700s and named for Christian Vladimir. This monument was placed by Samuel Committee of Pakistan, Mississippi on July 4th, 1976.
And that's our city hall. That's the front of it. But nobody don't go in through there. Yeah, nobody don't go in through there. We go in through the side. That's where you pay. We pay our water bill and all that stuff. And then they got court on the other side. Yeah, they park over there. Most of the workers go in through there, unless it's business people. But regular folks don't. And that's our flag. That's our pasture stand flag. Y'all know we the Magnolia State.
I think it was destroyed. I think they have it inside in the little box thing.
And then the bicentennial capsule.
And they go past the same high school.
Yeah, this is what high school used to be.
1908, 1937.
And then the earliest city hall. Can you all see that? Yeah, the earliest city hall.
That was just a white school.
Yeah, mama said that just was for whites only.
In the school too.
And I'll show you, the school that my mama used to go to is across the street from our church. It's not, the school isn't there anymore. And that's what used to be our middle school. That was her high school. And then the city hall. And y'all see that look like the bank. That look just like the, what you call it? Hancock Bank. And that used to be how the city hall used to look before Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, that's the city hall I remember. Yeah. Yeah, Miramar Nursing Home used to sit in this property right here behind them cars. My mama used to work there. I used to work there. Everybody worked at Miramar.
Where y'all going?
I don't know. Can't you walk through there?
I don't know.
That take you all the way through, I think.
You want to walk through a parking lot?
Yeah.
Where you walk through that?
You can walk all the way through the parking lot.
Well, we'll walk through the parking lot. Cause I didn't pay
I'm about to say that's the end of a road right there.
Yeah, you can. That'll take you to the highway.
I didn't pay attention when we almost to the highway.
Oh yeah, and this route that we took is what y'all remember I was telling y'all for Mardi Gras when I was showing y'all we was leaving from up here and I was showing y'all the parade come all the way down here. The Mardi Gras parade come all the way down here.
Oh, you can walk this far now.
And they sit right where that pasture stand City Hall at. That's where they sit up the mayor's booth. And when they toast the king and queen.
That's where the middle school used to be.
Yep,
That used to be your high school.
well, that used to, where the elementary and middle school at is where the high school, where the elementary and middle school at is where my high school used to be. But the high school that my mama went to was my middle school.
But
Yeah. And then they elementary school.
It used to be a middle school.
Yep, and they elementary school
What's across from
is across from the high school.
You know, nobody from DeLille know the name of that school. They used to say, did you used to go to DeLille Elementary School? And I said, no, I used to go to North Street Elementary. And they was like, where was that?
I used to love that gym Pass High.
Yep, that was old Pass High, y'all. That's where I went to school at. That used to where Phillip Elementary and Middle School at. That's where the old Pass High used to be.
That's where I graduated.
Yep, and that's Phillip's school over there. Yep, that's Phillip's school.
If you walk this far, you can go.
Yeah, that's the school. And like I said, this used to be Miramar. All this area right here used to be Miramar. Miramar Nursing Home. And Miramar Nursing Home was destroyed during Hurricane Katrina. And one day I'll take y'all and show y'all where I used to work right before Katrina at Twin Oaks Nursing Home. Well, Twin Oaks Assisted Living, actually.
This is your library.
Well, you can go through there if you don't want to go all the way around.
This is your courthouse.
Well, I guess you want to show y'all the library and the courthouse.
It ain't much to show.
So, yeah, we taking y'all through our city.
This is where I be taking my pictures.
I ain't planning on doing this today, but since we was walking, I'm taking y'all walking through my city, y'all. I'm gonna be tired when I get home. Okay, we just walked around the back part of City Hall, so that's hold on, let me zoom in. Okay, that's the City Hall, the back part of the City Hall that we come in through to go pay our water bill. If you have any complaints about anything, this is their little court. This is the courthouse area where you just do local, where you got local fines and stuff. And oh yeah, they be in here, y'all. This whole parking lot be full on Mondays. What is it? Mondays and Thursdays they have court, and this is the library. So everything is in one area. And that library is real big. It's a real big library. I'm just close up on it. Yep, and we do walk up here to the library. I think they painted them before, and somebody spray painted them, so they left them brown.
You see City Hall, and they got the nice benches, but nobody sits by the library.
Yep.
Oh, this is your vein.
Wait, go pay a water bill.
Yep. What's that stuff?
I don't know who that
Dayton Robinson. Yeah.
I guess he was
In honor of Dayton Robinson, the pastor and native, a lifetime president whose generosity is surpassed only by his love and devotion to his hometown of Pass Christian.
a grateful citizen.
God. Jeez. Okay, now where we headed? Like I said, this is all part of the
We're going to go back here where I
here.
never knew houses were. I never knew it was a house right there. Surrounded by the trees.
Okay, well, let's cross the street. Want to cross the street or you going?
It don't matter.
Well, there was a good walk.
Okay,
Yeah, we walked, y'all. We walked pretty much our whole.
used to this.
Yep.
I think they're trying to redo the inside.
Yep, and your
Right
kiddos.
now.
Your kiddos can sit up in there and play and walk on a little thing. Phillip used to play on this when he was real young, and we used to bring him out here.
So they closed it.
How you know they ain't got it open?
Because it's closed. I tried to
No,
sit
they
in there the
got a
other
thing
day.
over there open.
Oh.
You can sit on the little benches. I guess they don't want you on the little thing. Or you can just come sit in there. I used to take pictures on here with Phillip too when he was little. We used to sit on there and take pictures. And our cousin live in that house right there. I'm coming. And all of this is 2nd Street. Come on. And then, of course, they saying it again about the City Hall. And like I said, down there is Phillip's school. All that's the elementary and middle school. So it's his school. It's his school and my little niece's school. So I told y'all we don't live far from his school. I can walk him to school in the mornings, but I'm not. And like I said, our cousin live right here. But yeah, Phillip can walk. He can. Well, when he get older, when he get in middle school,
A lot of kids walk to school.
yeah.
That Trinity Church always sit there and say, yeah, that's the one Mama sister
Oh.
had down in Camille
Yeah.
and her family.
Cause he can and I'm gonna tell y'all, you have to live within a certain distance to be able to ride the bus. And we just passed. We just passed that distance. Cause if we was 2 streets over, he wouldn't have been able to ride the bus to school. Either he had to walk, ride his bike, or be a car rider.
No,
But because you got to be within so many miles.
But for them houses they just built, they drop them off at the end of the road and they have to walk.
Yeah, they got to walk.
They take turns down the road.
And we'll show y'all them houses and stuff they talking about. But yeah, but we just live right down the street. We just took y'all around. They go, hey, that's no big name. That big name. That's when I hear mama had just died, y'all. A couple of weeks ago. But yeah, and all this
People
is just
in there for
Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think somebody owns this
And
land because they
pay.
keep paying people.
Yeah.
And our church is right up here. Hey, Miss Barbara. That is Miss Barbara. She ain't even know that was her. That Miss Barbara. Where you
She
going?
got Miss Debbie with her. She be flying, don't she?
Don't she don't push?
Miss Debbie.
Yeah, that come
They
Barbara.
must be going to
They
get
must
Jamal.
didn't know her, 'cause they didn't
She looked. I guess it was too late when she passed it. They must be going to get Jamal. But she stopped by the school.
Yeah.
Virtually Biggs and her husband, that was my mama's cousin, George Biggs.
Yeah. And they used to stay down this street. And my mama said my grandma used to walk down this day every day. She used to leave from her job, which again we made the block because y'all see that's that place she used to work at. That's the back part. She used to leave from there and come down here and see Miss Bro. And then on the other side of this street is our railroad tracks. My grandma would get on the tracks and walk to the house, which ain't far. And then Miss Bro used to do the same thing, walk down the tracks and come see my grandma. They used to hit them tracks and walk. Yep.
That's the back of the hotel.
You can have her umbrella.
And I remember when Miss Bro used to come to the house. That's why I be like, dang, I didn't even realize I was that old.
Yeah, she have her umbrella, huh?
And she would walk, and Miss Bro used to wear her lipstick every day. She would have her lipstick on, honey. And her wig, child, Miss Bro, you couldn't tell her nothing.
This where I used to go to the Catholic. This used to be a Catholic school named Father Sweeney. And it used to go from the 1st to the 8th grade. But I didn't go all the way to this school, the 8th grade. I think I went all the way to the 3rd. Yeah, 3rd. And then that's when we went to Randolph. But you used to have to wear your beanie, a red beanie, and you used to have on a black and white, a white blouse and a blue pleated skirt and a red tie and your black and white loafers. And you used to have to pay tuition, but we didn't have to pay tuition.
Why didn't you have to pay tuition?
Because we couldn't afford it. And this where that guy had.
And then years later, this used to be, then it turned into the Head Start Center. And then Deonte used to go here, Reonte and Taliah. None of them was here at the same time, of course, because they only went 2 years. She went 3 because she's different.
I was younger.
She went Deonte's last year here and then 2 years later. But Reonte class used to be the first part. Deonte's used to be on the back side, and then Taliah and them used to be on this side.
And believe it or not, when that church have a funeral, because the church is small inside, and when they have a funeral, and it be so many people in there, they have to come and sit in that hall, but they have a big old TV where you can look at the funeral.
And the hall is this side right here. Yep, all that's the hall area. And then this part here, when they have their church annual bazaars, they open all that up and they cook the food in there, and the bazaars be on the outside. We can walk around this way.
That's where the priest stay.
We can walk around. Yep, that's the priest. That's the priest's house next to it. Yep. And I used to go to this church until I was, 6? I think I was 6.
Somebody attack that pastor?
Oh, that's not the one. They got another one. The other one, somebody did beat that other priest up, and he ended up dying. Well, he didn't die then, but he died. But they got another priest now. All right, y'all. So we done made it back home. So we done walked our whole front business district. Showed y'all a lot of historic stuff. Showed y'all where we grew up, Mom grew up, how things was growing up. And like I said, next time we go out for a walk, we'll go on the opposite side. If y'all are interested, and we will show you guys the other places that my grandmother used to work at and more plantation buildings and stuff. But I'm finna eat because I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty, hungry. So I'm gonna get me some lemonade. Fix me some eggs. So thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Because I gotta close my savings account to get my money.
So thank y'all so much for hanging with me. I'm gonna wash my hands and start cooking. So I will see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all have a great day. And we love you guys.
Bye. I brought them out. Welcome. Look at the sling. Hold on. Look.
Bye, girl.